So the Meta Ray-Ban glasses have always been there. They've been good. They've been pretty like lightweight, pretty nice, and just like regular glasses, not too heavy. But they've had cameras, they've had all that tech inside. So you could talk to Meta AI. But in Meta's 2025 September keynote, they've announced so many more new features which might be turning these regular smart glasses into more like AR glasses, since they have many new features that are amazing and I want to talk to you about them. And these might be like revolutionary in the right direction. They're stepping in the right direction and getting us in between just regular VR and then just regular real life. So AR, it'll bring us towards AR, real AR glasses. So let's dive in this video and get started. So just a quick introduction. These are Meta's Ray-Ban smart glasses, but the key selling point is that it's Meta's first in-lens display. So not just cameras and microphone and speakers. Now there's an actual display, which can be very, very helpful. And I'm going to be talking to you about this. So this is a big, big step in the right direction. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Obviously, first off, the display is very nice. It can show a lot of cool things. Like you can connect it to your phone. It'll show which like messages you have, if you have an incoming call. And just let's say if you want to go somewhere, if you're walking towards like a restaurant or something, it can show you your directions there. If you need to turn right, it'll show you like the map, which is very cool. You don't have to like keep your phone out and looking at it the whole time. You can just have that like literally in your lens. You can just take a quick sneak peek down at your right lens and then it'll show you that. And then it obviously has the others cameras on both sides that both record 12 megapixels. Then they have speakers and microphones, so if you're listening to music or if you're gonna call someone. And then it has that processor inside to process AI and just other stuff like recording and a lot of other stuff. Very nice comfortability. Feels like just normal glasses, a little bit heavier. And then for battery life, not bad at all. 6 hours of just like using the battery, not just keeping them on. And then you can get even more battery life if you have the case with you, which can also charge it, just like AirPods, you can say that like the case charges the actual glasses. So why is this so good? This is super, super nice since it can help you out in your daily life. You can just like, if you're walking to your office from like the bus stop, then you can put on those directions every day in case you forget, and it'll easily track you and bring you to your destination. And then if you're calling someone, I think if you're calling them, their picture will also show up now because that lens is there. And then upgraded quality for the camera, the microphone and speakers. So your calls and just videos and then songs will be higher quality, which is pretty good since the original Meta Ray-Ban glasses were already super, super good. And then I think they will be a little bit heavier since they have that extra better processor, better cameras and better quality, and then also that big like display they need to add, which includes like a lot of tech into it and a lot more processing. So obviously they will be heavier, but not by too much, and by getting like that screen and everything and basically that AR experience with like camera and then speakers and everything, I think it's definitely worth it. And in return, it can also help you reduce your screen time. Obviously there will be a screen here, but you're not glued to your screen, and it's very, very like distraction free. There's no like notifications or anything about like YouTube or some news or anything. It's just like messages and then like maps if you have it on there, calls, and I think there might be like an app store coming later. There's not at this time. You only have those default apps that come with the glasses, but at some point there might be like an app store which can like download ChatGPT or maybe some other cool games or something, or maybe some like other apps like WhatsApp or like Twitter or something. But comparing these to the old one, these ones are definitely a step up. These are like much, much better quality, have better cameras, have better speakers and microphones. And then just like the icing on the top, it has that lens display, which is very, very helpful. And instead of just calling them like AR glasses with cameras and speakers and just microphone, now you can legitimately call them AR glasses since they have the display and can like kind of alter your environment by like putting that display there using like maps. And for now, I'm pretty sure it's just like in your view there. But over the years, maybe Meta can use AI. And let's say you're on a street and there's like more streets turning. This is just an idea from me, but if you have maps open, then maybe it can show you the actual turns, showing you like them on the street, which would be very cool. And then that would be definitely AR. It's like that's definitely counting as augmented reality. So that's an idea, and I think that might be where Meta's trying to head, actually like augmenting the reality instead of putting a display there. But for now, I think they're definitely a step up in the right direction. Much better quality. Obviously, they added that better battery pack, and then also a better charging case, so you get more battery life. And then to top it off, they added the biggest feature of these glasses, the in-lens display. So just to sum it up, very good glasses. They're definitely better than the last Meta Ray-Ban glasses, including that screen, which is the main like focus of these entire glasses. And I bet a lot of people will just buy these just for the screen, since it's very helpful. You can just look at messages down there. You can talk to AI in the glasses, and you can record whatever you're seeing, which can be helpful in maybe like making YouTube videos or vlogging, or just like doing other stuff. Like if you're playing a soccer match, you can record that, send it to your friends, whatever. If you're like biking on a mountain bike trail, record that and upload it onto YouTube. A lot of use cases for this. And then for the price is $800, which might be a bit too much for glasses for some people, but I think the price is very good since it includes a lot of use cases, and I think these are going to be very helpful in day-to-day use. But just a few pros and cons of these Meta glasses. Obviously, Meta heading into AR, which is very nice. It can like help you in your day-to-day life, and it can reduce distractions since you have to pick up your phone less often. A lot of just very cool features, like asking Meta something, just say hey Meta, and it'll respond back to you for whatever question. It's just like ChatGPT, but you don't have to open your phone and like type. You can just talk to it directly, and you can just broadcast what you're seeing. So if you're doing stuff on your computer, you can just say hey Meta, what is this, and then it can use the cameras and see what that is. And obviously, if you have already glasses, if you're already using glasses, you can also use these, pay like a few $100s extra, and get these amazing brand new features. So that's a pro right there. And then a con is if you don't use glasses, then you might have to get these, and it's gonna be hard to like adapt to them. And then obviously the price, which is $800, that is very steep for many people. And battery life is still limited. It's only like 7-8 hours max. And then if you're gonna have to like use them for the whole day, you're gonna keep them on, if you're gonna record and stuff, you might have to like put them back in the case and then recharge them if you're gonna want to use like those AI features and just like the electronic features of the glasses. But in general, it's a very good idea from Meta. There aren't like many other AR glasses that companies are making in the market right now. So for now, Meta has no competition, and they are really nailing this idea. So in general, very good glasses. Price is a bit too much, but overall features are very good, and I really like the in-lens display. So I probably would buy them. But that's it for today's video. I'll see you next one. Bye for now. YouTube Pro out.